Hey guys, it's Julie from Plan to Create, and I am bringing you along today because I'm adding a few new inserts to the front of my planner. I'll probably break this into a couple of videos just to keep it concise and on topic, but basically this first video will be just talking you through the colors that I use frequently in my planner. Some of this is repetitive, some of it I have some new little twists. But basically, I do love to use the same colors over and over. I really enjoy using Tombows in my planner pages. And I have matched up with some stickers from the planner spot that are, basic solid colors that I just grab over and over. So I like to include a page at the front. It's almost like a key, if you will, of your planner, kind of what I can expect to see throughout my pages, but also a little reminder of like what colors to, keep in stock for myself, what other things coordinate. So without much further ado, I'll just get going here. Okay, so basically you'll see these are the 5 Tombow colors that I enjoy using. I have N79, N89, 850, 942, and then this newer one that I've added recently is N65. I've matched up a few cotton paper page flags that work with these colors. The Planner Spot does offer some page flags through her shop in some of these colors. Hers are actual paper, which are really nice. You can just use your regular pen to write on them. I don't know, there's something about this material though, of the shinier plasticky flag that kind of holds up under pressure for me better. So I do enjoy using those. I'll flip you through really quickly here. You can see that I go ahead and I organize most of my stickers by color here. So I have the taupe, which I will add here. And you can see that these colors don't perfectly match. These do really nicely. This page flag is a little off, but I feel like it goes and I'm okay with that. This latte color is a beautiful one that Sam from the Planner Spot kind of added because I requested it, so hugely grateful for that, and I really do love that color in my planner. This color is called Blackish from the Planner Spot. It's kind of new. I've started to slowly incorporate this. I sometimes want like a really light, soft touch, and then sometimes you love that nice, bold, dark touch. I'll save a little room in case I find a page flag. So far I haven't nailed one down yet. Nude is another color I really love in her shop. It's very similar to this latte. I have been fading out this blush a tiny bit. It's very, very light, so like a very small dot, and that doesn't show up super well. I do like to use these larger stickers in the blush color. I feel like that larger statement is easier for me to spot on my pages. And then last, I've kind of same thing for Ecru. I use it, you'll see here, I actually only have the larger stickers in my sticker book, and that's because I'm fading away from using the tiny dots because they just have such a little tiny impact. I'm leaning more towards like the taupe or the blackish or the latte. So now I'll just come through and write the colors there and the brand. So that's the Planner Spot taupe, Ecru, blush. And I do love that her stickers, I can just use a regular pen and write across them. So you might be wondering, like, why do I bother doing this? Number one, I almost need this little reminder, like, Julie, you really like your planner pages when they're neutral. It helps keep me from circling around in my brain like, ooh, what new colors could I use this month or this week? It's like, you know what, go back to what's worked for you. So that's part of why I do this. Another part is that selecting colors in my planner is actually something that hinders my progress. It doesn't actually help. So having this work already all done is awesome. I'm not thinking about this anymore. I'm just using these colors, and my brain is starting to associate certain things for my husband's work. I'll use one of these 3 colors depending on what company it pertains to. When something's just for me, I have certain colors in my mind that I'll use versus something that's myself and my husband doing. Nothing is set in stone solid, but it just kind of helps like creating these associations so that when you're going to add something in your planner, you're not thinking about it too hard. You're just kind of on automatic pilot, and that's what this process helps me do. Another sticker brand that I enjoy using are these Sweet Caress designs. I only really have these 3 color matchups, the Nutmeg, Haze, and Wander, but I'll just kind of add these in here to share, like, okay, yeah, these go really nicely with these little colors. And the check marks are just such a fun little extra sense of accomplishment for me. I've already done something, it feels good, and then when I add a check mark, it feels even better. I'm getting a little nervous here. Haze looks like it needs to get replaced, so I should be putting an order in soon for those. And then I'll just write down the color of those so I can remember. So if I were to run out of that Haze sticker sheet and throw it away before I remembered to order it, I have this reference for future orders. So while we're on the topic of these colors, I just wanted to show you I keep these little tiny dots right on hand at the very front of my sticker book. These are what I frequently use when I'm going to add an appointment on any of my pages. These just add that tiny little impact, and I just like these darker colors because they show up better on my pages. Okay, I just switched. I was digging through my page flags to see if I had anything darker for this, and I came across this. That's like a dead ringer compared to this one. This is a little bit lighter and honestly a little bit more, it's like crepe is more in line with that N79. And this one is called Ash. And so I thought I would mention that too. I use my Uni pen. It's an oil-based pen, and I use that to write on these little page flags because they do not tolerate a regular pen as easily. Last, I'm just going to add in this little sticky note that I have written down some of my favorite sticker shops. I also purchased stickers from Papery Planning. She does a really nice job. She offers some nice custom stickers that she has colors that work with mine as well. I do order some from Planner Fluent. Obviously I already have the Sweet Caress designs. And then you'll notice I have a code with both the Planner Spot and Lightly Inked. You can use code Julie10 to save 10% off your orders. So if you're interested in picking up some things from them, that's a nice little benefit. Okay, I have to mention that these stickers, this is Lightly Inked. She does some really beautiful, I think they're hand-drawn stickers of hers that she even mentioned that she loves to add this 942 color in with her sticker sheets. So that's like a perfect dead ringer that a lot of her things will match with mine. So I'm gonna add this beautiful sticker in here. It kind of helps dress up this page a little bit, fills in this corner. And this is just kind of a quick, go-to list of some of my favorite things and favorite stickers. I want to add the ink that I use on a regular basis. I use a variety of barrels of pens, but I'm always refilling them with the Uni Jetstream ink. I'm not a huge ballpoint fan, but this one, it just is such a quick dry. I can highlight over it immediately, and I appreciate that. There's no smearing. It just works out perfectly for me. I'm way too impatient. And then I also enjoy using these Zig Clean Color Dot markers. So those are really great ones to work here. Oops, they do have two sides. I almost always just use this cute little circle one. So that's platinum and oatmeal. I include this sheet directly up here at the front of my planner. I have just a couple of things ahead of it, but it's basically, one of the first statements I have, and I don't refer to it a ton. I basically have these mostly in my head. I'm pretty familiar with them, but I do like to have it kind of set the tone up here. And actually I'll move that little sticky note over there so I'm not covering up anything, and that gives you a look. I'm gonna give you a peek at what's up next, but I'll share that in my next video. Thanks for joining me today, you guys. I really appreciate you being here. If you liked this video, please consider giving me a thumbs up and joining my channel by subscribing.